we get you all the info you need. We call in the expert for this one, okay? Joining us is celebrity hairstylist Angela Stevens. Hey, girl!
Hey, girl!
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. Hey, ladies.
I'm so excited about this. So let's go check in on Jeannie right now.
Yep, over here. Okay, so I want to know, when you're buying hair, I want to make sure, like, the quality's good. You know, like, people can tell from afar it looks expensive. So what are the insider tips to make sure you've got good hair?
Well, the first thing you want to make sure you do is actually take the hair and try to shake it up and like rattle it up some.
Really?
And see if it tangles a lot when you shake it. Because if it tangles right away here, you know it's going to tangle on your head.
Oh.
And that's a no-no.
Okay.
The
You can't
second
have
thing,
that.
no, not at all.
Okay.
The second thing you want to think about too is actually going ahead and smelling the hair. I know
What?
this sounds
Smelling
creepy,
the
right?
hair?
Smell
Really?
the hair. It should not have a scent. It shouldn't smell like anything. And if it does smell like corn chips or kind of like funky, that I'm serious, guys. That is a clear indication that
Corn chips.
Yes,
Corn
there's
chips.
black market hair going around here that is coated with different substances that really it comes out in the smell of the hair, and it'll smell worse once
guy's
heat is
hair smells like
activated
corn
to
chips
it,
to me.
Yeah.
or when you
Passed out
sweat.
the corn
It's
chips.
not something that you want to have in your head.
And you don't want him smelling that, too, when he gets close to you.
Oh no,
Okay.
no, oh no,
Thank
no.
you, Jeannie.
Okay.
All right, let's go on over here to Angela.
All right. So my question is, when it comes to a weave, I know that the one that's the most popular is the sew-in weave. So tell us a little bit about this, how you can make sure that when you get a sew-in weave that it looks good.
So first of all, the sew-in weave is so popular because it's the most healthy form of extensions because you're letting your hair hibernate, basically.
No heat.
No heat, no nothing to it. So the most important thing is the braiding. You want to make sure that the braiding is small and it's especially around the hairline. You want it to be nice and small around the hairline so that it has a very seamless blend.
Yeah, and the smaller the braid, the flatter it lays.
Yeah, so you want it to be as flat as possible, and it lasts longer when it's smaller, too. The
I know
second
that.
thing, yep. The second thing is you don't want your weave to be too tight, especially not the braiding, because what that's going to cause is all kind of breakage, alopecia eventually.
And it give you a headache, too.
Yes.
I done had it when it's too,
So there's a common misconception that the weave is supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to be painful.
Oh. And that's actually too much tension,
That's too much tension
on your hair.
What happens when you have like a headache or a stomach ache? That's an indication that something's wrong, right?
Yes.
Oh, if your
Lord.
head is aching, something's wrong.
Good to
Wow,
know.
no,
Okay,
no,
let's get
no,
on over
that's
here
good to know.
to our next department.
Wow.
Tamara and her husband. What's going on?
What's up with that?
Okay, now, Angela, I know one of the quickest and easiest ways to change a look is to wear a wig. But the big question is how do you not make it look so wiggy?
Yeah, so basically you want to get a lace wig. Lace hairlines look the most natural. It looks the most like the hair is growing out the scalp.
Okay.
But wigs are great for changing the colors and doing that. But if you do a light color like blonde, you want to keep the roots dark, because that's going to make it look the most natural and seamless growing out the scalp. So if you don't color it, you can at least put mascara here, or you can use something like the hair fibers and just make it look darker around the hairline.
Well, clearly, I have problems putting my wig on. So I was hoping. So in all seriousness, though, can you show us what's a proper way of putting one on? Because I don't know
you
these.
need to know that.
I don't know these things.
Well, first, I want to take a look at some improper ways to put wigs on. Just
Okay.
wrong, okay?
All right.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, it
What's
looks like
going
a
on
Barbie.
with
Wait,
that?
those are real women with...
What, the hairline is
it's just wrong.
messed up?
It's all
What
the
looks
way
the
wrong.
craziest in that is that there looks like there's no natural hairline coming out the front.
It's not a natural
It's
hairline.
coming out of nowhere.
Exactly. So the color is so important with that, to keep it dark, just like the way our natural hair grows. It's usually darker around the roots. So there's two types of adhesive you can use. You can use a liquid adhesive, or you can use tape, which our model has on today. And I'm just going to show you guys how to put this on really quickly. There are also clips inside the wig.
Right.
So we're going to clip her on the bottom, and then the tape is there to just leave it nice and secure.
Okay, put it on.
Let's do it.
Man, men don't have to do this.
So we want to line up the part to where the part is going to sit.
Pay attention, Adam.
And attach it and press down firmly. And then we'll get the other side.
The tape is pretty genius. That is double stick, right?
Yeah, it's double-sided
See, look, you
tape.
can't even tell. You can't even tell she got it on.
It's double-sided tape, and it's so easy and seamless to apply.